Okay, on number 3, it looks like we have a bunch of different pieces that are our denominator. However, especially when you see a trinomial like this, you need to try and factor first, because 9 times out of 10, there will be overlap between these denominators when they are that big. So let's factor that middle denominator and see if indeed there are some things that we have in common. So 3k times k is 3k squared. Now, 24. We have several different choices for our factors, and obviously we got to figure out which one works with the 3 to end up giving us 6. But here's a little hint. Look at your other denominators and see if they're a possibility to help you out there. What if we have k plus 2 here? If this is plus 2, then what does this number right here need to be?
12.
12. 2 times 12 is 24. More specifically, it needs to be minus 12. Now, I made a big oversight and did not pay attention to what when I started factoring. What should we always look for first? A common factor, right? Do we have a common factor right here? Yeah. Should probably factor that out first. That would make it a little bit easier. Now, there's nothing wrong with this factoring right here. That does factor correctly, but look at the 3 and 12. 3 and 12 have a common factor. That's kind of what caught my attention. Oh, hey, you overlooked that GCF. So let's go back a step. This is just going to make our factoring easier. If we pull out that 3, then that's not so difficult to factor, is it? K times k is k squared. 4 times 2 is 8. We need negative 4, positive 2. What do we need to do in this first denominator? Anything we can factor there? We can pull out a 3 there as well. Factor out the 3. It's 3 times k plus 2. Now, you may want to kind of put a line through the old denominator so you're not distracted by it, because this is really what we're dealing with now. These are our denominators. Okay, so our least common denominator, we need to get everything that shows up, but we don't need to repeat anything. So we've got 3 in 2 of them. We've got k plus 2, that's in all of them. And then we also have a k minus 4. So we've got everything from all of our denominators, but we don't repeat anything. And we're going to multiply each numerator by that LCD. Notice on one, like the middle one, you need to put parentheses around that k minus 1. There were not parentheses originally. You need to put parentheses around anything that is not a single term, anything that's not a monomial. Okay, so each term multiplied by the 3, the k plus 2, and the k minus 4. So, canceling. 3 cancels, k plus 2 cancels. We're left with a 1 times the k minus 4. Multiplying by 1 doesn't do anything, so I'm just going to bring down the k minus 4. Equals, the 3 cancels, the k plus 2 cancels, the k minus 4 cancels. So what are we left with? The k minus 1. I put it in a set of parentheses. The reason why I put it there was in case I had something left in that numerator, I would need to distribute it. I don't have anything left, so I don't need the parentheses anymore. Last term, don't lose that plus. The k plus 2's cancel, so what are we left with? 3 times 1 times k minus 4. So 3 times k minus 4. If you want to go ahead and multiply that out in that step, that's fine. I'm just going to take one more step to do that. Okay? Any questions up there? Because this was a lot bigger than the one we did before. Any questions about the LCD canceling, what I've got there in blue? We're all on the same page here. Okay? So let's simplify, distribute the 3. 3k minus 12. Combine those like terms there on that right side. 4k minus 13. Now we solve for k. Subtract the k from both sides. Add the 13 to both sides. I don't know what that is, but it's supposed to be a 9. Divide by 3. So we get 3 is equal to k. Do not box that in until you check it. I would most definitely store this as x. And you must put parentheses around those denominators. 3x plus 6, so the left side equals that. When I plug in the right side, I have to put parentheses around that numerator. I finally don't have just a single term in the numerator, so I got to put parentheses around the numerator and the denominator. Whoops, I didn't finish that out. 1 over x plus 2. Okay, there we go. That matches up. I didn't finish my right side before I pressed enter. So 3 checks out. It's good. It's our answer. Okay.